What's up guys, it is the T-Ball and I am back with another video. Before I start, if you guys could hit that like button and subscribe for more basketball videos. Your support is greatly appreciated and we've been growing pretty quickly over the past 2 months since I started. So yeah, that's about it and let's just get straight into it. Today I'm going to be talking about my top 10 fantasy basketball shooting guard players. So I just did a top 10 for point guards for fantasy video to that. A link to that video will be down in the description below. And once I finish the small forward, power forward, and center top 10s, the link to those videos will be down below as well. So number one is James Harden. So I have him for projections of 29 points, 8 assists, 5 boards, half a block, and 2 steals a game. So obviously he's not a good defender at all, but he will get some pretty high steal numbers because he does gamble a lot, and steals are really good for fantasy. He also is a tremendous offensive player. He'll have the ball in his hands a lot, because no more Howard. I mean, Beverly really doesn't need the ball. He's just one of those like point guards who just play defense and go in the corner. So really hardens the point guard for the Rockets. So definitely Harden's a top pick next year. So definitely try to get him. So number two is Klay Thompson. I have him for 20 points, 3 boards, 3 assists, half a block, and 1 steal. Obviously, he's a great shooter. He's going to get you a ton of threes, but with Durant going to the Warriors, he will see less shots and less touches. Yeah, sorry about that. Just adjusting the computer real quick. So number three, I have Jimmy Butler. I have him for projections of 21 points, 6 boards, 3 assists, 1.5 steals, and half a block a game. So I definitely think he's going to get a lot of shot opportunities or open shots. He might not get a ton of assists because Rondo needs the ball in his hands, Wade needs the ball in his hands too, and Butler does too. But Butler will get some nice open shots throughout the season from Wade taking offensive pressure off of him and Rondo, finding him for the open shot. Number four, I have Victor Oladipo. I have him for projections of 19 points, 5 boards, 5 assists, and about 2 steals a game. So I think Oladipo has a great opportunity with the Thunder this year. Last year, if you guys really didn't watch Oladipo, I don't blame you because the Magic were not a really popular team. But Oladipo had to play off the bench for a little bit in the beginning of the season before eventually he started again. So Oladipo is the second option on the Thunder right after Westbrook, and he's definitely going to get a ton of touches from Westbrook's passing. He's going to get a ton of open shots, and when Westbrook is on the bench, he will probably be the de facto point guard or ball handler for that time. So number five, I have Gordon Hayward. I have him for projections of 20 points, 4 assists, 5 boards, and about 1 steal a game. So he's going to be the offensive focal point of the Jazz next year. He's going to get a ton of open shots with the Jazz next year are stacked. Yeah, and I think he's definitely going to get quite a few assists as well. Just alley-oops to Gobert, kick it out to Rodney Hood for open three. I mean, the Jazz are going to be really dangerous next year. So number six, I have DeMar DeRozan. I have him for 21 points, 4 boards, 4 assists, and 1 steal per game. So I think his scoring will definitely go down with DeMarre Carroll coming back, hopefully healthy for the Raptors, and he's definitely going to take some touches away from DeRozan, but I don't think it'll be really hurt DeRozan's stats that much. So number seven, I have Bradley Beal. I have him for projections of 18 points, 3 boards, 3 assists, and 1 steal a game. But you see, the main problem with Beal, why he wasn't really ranked higher, is because he's very injury prone, and there might even be a minute restriction with Beal. So definitely be careful with Beal. But if he's cleared to get like 30, 34, 36 minutes a game, and he's healthy, I mean, he's definitely going to get you a ton of threes and a couple assists and rebounds here and there. So number eight, I have D Wade. I have him for projections of 18 points, 4 boards, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Very similar to Beal, but he doesn't hit threes. And yeah, expect his stats to go slightly down from his Miami days because Butler, Rondo, they're going to take the ball away from Wade's hands. But I think Wade will definitely be more efficient, going to get a lot more open shots, and he's still a great option. But just like Beal, you got to watch out for Wade and his injuries. So nine, I have Andrew Wiggins. I have him for 21 points, 2 assists, 5 boards, and a steal a game. great scorer, nothing really else, but he's just going to see a ton of shots next year for the Wolves. And number 10, I have Devin Booker. I have him for projections of 16 points, 3 boards, 3 assists, and 1 steal per game. So Booker is like he's an interesting pick. I mean, he's in Phoenix's crowded backcourt of him, not Tyus Jones, Tyler Ulis. I'm pretty sure that's his name. Yeah, and obviously Bledsoe and Knight. So I think Booker will probably start the season at either shooting guard with Knight off the bench or at small forward, which is going to be kind of interesting how he fits there. But definitely going to get some nice shots, great stats, and he's a young and upcoming player. So I also did want to do a couple of sleeper picks, or quite a few actually. Avery Bradley of the Celtics, great 3-point shooter now. Going to get you a couple steals. He's a solid option. Monte Ellis, he's coming off a really rough season with the Pacers. He averaged about 13 points and like 4 or 5 assists. So definitely look for him to get his stats to go back up and efficiency to go back up with more options on the Pacers. JJ Redick, great 3-point shooter, gets you a ton of threes. Rodney Hood, he's a dangerous pick because I feel like anyone in the Jazz backcourt besides George Hill is a dangerous pick because they are so crowded now. They have like Hill, Hood, Burke is coming back. Not Burks, but Burke. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, excuse me. Alec Burks. And Burke is gone. He's going to Washington. Joe Johnson, Raul Neto, they're stacked. So Hood is definitely going to be a good player and get some good stats if he gets a good opportunity. Fournier was, I was debating to put him at 10, but, Orlando's pretty crowded, but I think Fournier will definitely get some good stats. KCP of the Pistons, he's going to get a ton of minutes. He's going to give you probably like 15 and 4 a game, so definitely a good player. Will Barton, coming off the bench, I definitely think he's going to be very inconsistent with his stats. He might drop 30 one game, 8 another, so definitely look out for him. Wesley Matthews, I think he's going to give you a ton of threes, very efficient. A year of more playing after his ACL, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, his Achilles injury. And Evan Turner, who's a great scorer, great passer, rebounder, and he's a decent scorer. He doesn't give you much threes, but I definitely think he's going to be a decent pick. So kind of went a little long on the video there. Sorry about that, but thanks for watching if you got up to here. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.